Hello and welcome to Arsenal Domination and Gooner Gathering, where in this video we'll discover the potential injury crisis that Arsenal may be facing ahead of a return to Premier League action next weekend. And of course, there are many more international games between now and then where the situation could worsen. But Arsenal, as we know, when they return to action, will face Tottenham Hotspur in the North London derby. We'll follow that with Bayern Munich and Chelsea. And while we don't know the actual outcome at the moment, they have picked up two defensive injuries during this international break to date. I spoke about earlier in the week, late last week, about the fact that the internationals were a concern for me because Arsenal are a really good run of form. They are expecting offensive reinforcements to come back with the likes of Havertz, Madueke, Gyökeres, and potentially others all coming back imminently after the international break or even potentially for that first game. And the hope was that Arsenal could get through this international break without any injuries. But having done so in the last one, I was a little bit concerned that we might. And it turns out that I might have spoken into into being because Arsenal have had Riccardo Calafiori withdraw from the Italy squad. He didn't play in their win against, I think it was Moldova, and has withdrawn ahead of their game against Norway. In theory, that could see Italy qualify, but they're going to need a significant goal swing if they are to do so automatically. Norway look the favourites there. But today at the Emirates, Gabriel Magalhaes has come off with a groin injury. It appears to be a groin injury anyway. Looked in some significant discomfort as he left the field playing for Brazil against, I think it was Senegal. And that leaves Arsenal without two players that have been absolutely rock solid at the back this season. Gabriel, such a weapon in both boxes, real set piece weapon, but he's becoming a real leader at the back, and his ability to cover that left space when Arsenal's left back goes forward is really underrated because that is where Arsenal leave the biggest gap on the pitch. And he covers that magnificently well. He is a big loss. And you just feel when he's there, William Saliba, who we all know the quality of, plays even better. Calafiori, of course, has been a real offensive weapon too. He gets forward, causes a little bit of chaos, overlaps really nicely on that left-hand side, pops up in unusual positions, but his ability to go down that left-hand side, particularly with Trossard when he starts on the left wing, provides some real width. And I think it's going to be a big, big loss for Arsenal there. I'm going to have to make some defensive changes there. The good news for Arsenal is that Hincapié and Miles Lewis-Skelly are more than capable understudies there for Arsenal. So I think from that point of view, the risk is somewhat mitigated. But I was looking forward to Arsenal having a real full-strength squad and seeing what Mikel Arteta did with it over those three games. Gabriel, obviously, I think the bigger of the two misses, but either way, it'll be a worrying for Mikel Arteta in the coming days as he waits to find out the extent of those injuries. But let me know what your thoughts are and who you think should replace them.